My anxiety!
Amazing. I actually have some links this time around, by the way, to put in the podcast source thing. I actually have some links to share.
Anya did her research.
Oh boy. Tweet. This one is a really interesting one. Like, I'm excited to share this one a lot, both for the history of it and also just the game itself. I'm really excited for this one. Wait. Time to send all the notifs in the Discord servers. Let's freaking go.
That's so weird.
What is?
Oh, it was trying to tell me you were offline a second ago.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, you're online now though.
Yeah, Twitch is weird sometimes. It's like you're live, but then you're not live, but you're live when you first like start a stream. It's very weird. Wonder if I should... Honestly, I should have this open on here instead of where I have it open. Big beef. Oh, but I'm not... Oh wait, no, I am. Big beef. Yeah.
Azure, hello.
It's Azure, hello. I love you so much, Azure. You're the bombdiddydom.com. Also, oh my gosh, Nightbot hates me. My own Nightbot hates me so much, apparently. Oh my gosh.
I love you more than Anya does.
Can't believe y'all would do this to me. I'm leaving and never coming back, and that's a fact.
You can't.
Yeah, you guys are running the stream now. Gotta do some fast research.
And that's the fact.
Anya, I thought I was doing that already.
Oh my gosh. Big
you may be
beef.
the streamer, but
Big beef.
Also,
oh my gosh.
Roger. Almost 69.
Yeah, that's so close to 69. That's incredible.
I think we've gotten 69 like twice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm guessing, also, quick question, Lulu, for the poke and meow thing. So I'm guessing the way it works with quests is that the only time, like, the quests activate is if you hit quest for the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that makes a lot more sense.
I think, anyway. But yeah, you get a new quest every 2 hours. That's what that countdown is for.
Ah, I see.
Reggie, stay in the ball. Are you playing Pokemon Sword and Shield right now?
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, because it was you showed us this chunky boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember from the reason I remember is because Azure was in a call with me the other day and was playing Sword and Shield in the call. I was like, "Oh, what are you playing?" And he said, "Short."
Short.
Short and short.
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. For sure.
For sure. Oh my gosh.
Quarter more.
Yeah, short.
Oh my gosh. Incredible. Absolutely amazing. Also, it was exciting to see Mark play for the first time today as well. Catching some of those Pokemons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got some rare ones right off the bat.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah, he has some absolute good luck. Oh, it's Adam! Hello, Adam!
Hey, Adam.
Welcome to the stream. I love you so much.
Adam's taking a break from catching all the Pokemons.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Incredible.
Well, I say taking a break. I'll see some messages in a few minutes.
Incredible. I'm doing good, Adam.
Does that answer your question?
What about you, Barry? How are you doing?
I'm alright.
Heck yeah.
Doing well.
Barry and I were up late last night taking really bad quizzes.
They were so bad.
They were some of the worst.
It was an endless, barrage of questions with just, that never had an answer that I wanted to give.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was just terrible. I have taken a lot of quizzes in the many years that I've been on the internet, and I think those ones were some of the worst I've taken in a while. Also, Azure, I'm pretty sure, because I don't have a legendary, I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't.
Pretty sure you're the only one with the shiny as well.
Yeah, I had a dream. Yeah. I had a dream last night, though, that I think that I got a shiny. I feel like it was in a dream. Because, I have, this memory of getting a shiny, but I'm pretty sure if I did get a shiny, it would have caused more of a splash than just this tiny memory that I have of it. So I'm pretty sure it was just in a dream. Oh my gosh. Still playing Pokemon even in my sleep.
Oh no. That's how
we finish up here and Anya goes to play Pokemon and she sees a shiny in her
and it's like
roster. It wasn't a dream.
It wasn't a dream. Yeah, I think I only have 2 super rares in my box. Let me check real quick, actually. Checking on stream my
do that Pokemon Nursery.
Wait, did things get changed up? Oh yeah, I see. Thank you.
Yeah, I added some major new thing to put it all together and some new stuff, just so it's not all clogged up in 2 ones.
Oh, I have 3. I have a Rotom, I have an Umbreon, and I have a Blastoise for super rares.
Passimian, Oranguru, Spiritomb, Walrein, Swampert, and Blaziken.
Heck yeah. I wish there was an easier way to check through your box. Because this is like such a weird way of doing it.
Well, it says like page number, so maybe that's something.
Oh,
And
yeah.
There's a sort thing as well, so that might help like sort through by name or something like that.
Yeah.
Just remember it expires in 17 seconds, so you might have to do it again.
Yeah, so I could just be like, page 2. Oh, heck yeah. And then I think each time I'm gonna probably have to open it back up.
You just gotta. Oh, you probably have to, yeah. I was like, you have to do it quickly enough, but then I was like, oh wait, it's you.
Yeah, I can't.
Ooh.
And then page 3. Oh yeah, I had the Ivysaur as well. Heck yeah. And my Ninetales, Akira. Love it.
Oh my god!
Yay! Adam! Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
Victoria, and I won it. I won all the evolutions. I haven't gotten one yet. I won one.
I'm so out of my depth right now.
So Barry, basically in Lulu's server, we have this bot called Pokemeow where we can pay Pokemon in the server, and there's like a lot of different commands and stuff in it.
Oh.
Like we can hatch eggs, we can catch Pokemon. If we get enough Pokemon at some point, we'll be able to battle and trade and stuff, but we gotta get to a certain amount first.
I'm exposed for the Discord fraud that I am.
Big beef.
Yes, you are. It's okay, Autumn. I already knew. You're hardly exposed when it's open for everyone to see.
I'm just a boomer. What's a bot?
I need to add some bots in my server, to be honest.
You're not much older than I am. Come on now.
Yeah, I think I'm only like a couple months older than you are. Wait, no, 9. No, I'm like 5 years.
How do
Duh.
you think I am?
Duh. No, I didn't mean to insult you.
Oh, wow.
Big beef.
You are a boomer, jeez. My
Well,
memory's
as,
been going.
As you and Sploosh would say, I was born in 2011.
Yep,
Um,
that's true. Oh my gosh, back in those days when Lulu had that name, I remember I used to always call Lulu Princess because I called everybody by whatever their first name was, like whatever the first word of their name was.
Yeah, I remember how you used to call me
by
the.
the.
I was like, hey, the.
No, I Can you imagine if that's what I did? Instead of just calling Barry Barry, I was like, hey,
Hey the. How you doing the?
I can imagine. That's what I'm doing right now. I have a strong
There's
imagination.
multiple the, so she would have put the S, the A.
the Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Okay. Shall we get started?
Yeah, we should. Ayo, everybody, it's another episode of 3 Nerds, 1 Forgotten Game with your hosts, Anya the Nerd and
Princess Lulu, 1989, and
The spookiest berry.
Or the S.
The S.
As
Can you
she
believe
likes
it?
to be known.
we actually introduced ourselves this week.
Yes.
Hooray! The skills.
Yes.
But yeah, so for this episode, it is my turn to introduce a game, and for this episode I decided to go with the game Mizzurna Falls. Now, I actually have a very particular reason for doing this. Well, two, actually. One is that Mizzurna Falls is a Japanese video game by Human Entertainment, which, if y'all remember who Human Entertainment is, we have introduced Human Entertainment several times on this podcast, because Human Entertainment is one of the main things they're known for is the Clock Tower series. So I'm like, heck yeah, bringing back our Clock Tower boys over here. Let's go. Which will always have a special place in my heart because of the amount of times we've gone back to that series on this podcast, and it being one of my favorite horror franchises. But also another reason is because it's only recently that this game has a full English patch. Like, really recent. Like, literally a month ago or so. So, before this, you would have never been able... Like, if you're an English speaker and you don't know Japanese, or you can't read Japanese, like... It's would have been pretty much impossible to play the game. Like, the only reason I was able to do it was because I was, like, making it extremely hard on myself by using, like, Google Translate and stuff. I would not recommend doing it that way. But now there's a full-on English patch, so you can actually play it now. Hooray!
Yay.
So it's very timely to go over this game because we now can actually play it. And there's a lot of kind of interesting story to this, and I actually have two links. Yeah, clearly a reliable source. Yep, absolutely. But I actually have two links to two articles where I got most of my information on for this episode that I think are really well written. Like, normally I look up a lot of articles and stuff for research, but I don't usually share them that much because I feel like they're not like I just don't really feel the need to. But for these two articles, I think they're really well written and kind of interesting to kind of read the history of. So yeah. Wait, what, really? Am I?
Okay, it wasn't just my ears being sensitive.
Am I? I mean,
Yes.
yes, my mic is right in front of me, but it should be I should... What the heck?
You are a little peaky. I didn't notice it too much, because my hearing's going, as we have established.
No, very.
And my memory.
What
I'm
is-
just a boomer now.
Okay. What about now? Are we good now?
It sounds better, yeah.
A significant improvement.
Yeah. What's the Windows? I have no idea. I'm sorry, Adam. I haven't checked that in a while. I just set it to what is the recommended volume setting for that.
It might not be right for you because, you know, you're kind of loud already.
Yeah. Well, it should be fine now that it's not
Might be worth checking it, yeah.
not in front of my face anymore. It's kind of far
Might be
away
worth
now.
checking it for the future, though.
Yeah. So I don't remember what I was talking about. Big beef. Yeah, I'll share the links in the... Actually, I'll do it right now, just so that it's there and y'all can check it out as I'm, like, in the podcast source in my server. Let me copy and paste. Badoop.
Boop.
And badoop. There we go. So anyways, so for today we're doing Mizzurna Falls, which I already said is a Japanese video game developed and published by Human Entertainment for the PlayStation 1 specifically, of course. It was released December 23rd, 1998. And the game is one of the first open world adventure games ever made and focuses on the search for a lost classmate in a small rural American town. The game has never been localized outside of Japan, but a fan translation project was recently able to translate it from Japanese to English. It is the only game by its writer and director, Taichi Ishizuka, who followed this by moving to Canada as a nature guide. Which he still does to this day, by the way. So he made this game and then he went to Canada and became a nature guide, and that's what he does now. The game is, of course, reminiscent of Twin Peaks, just kind of like Deadly Premonition. And there was something else that my brain is now blanking on. There was another Twin Peaks-esque game, and now my brain just decided not to remember what it is. But yeah, Deadly Premonition, but kind of different, as we'll get into in a bit. So basically the basic plot of the game is that the game takes place in Mizzurna Falls, of course, which is why the game is called Mizzurna Falls. It's a fictional town in Colorado near the Rocky Mountains. On Christmas Day 1995, a young girl, Kathy Flannery, is discovered unconscious in the forest, apparently attacked by a bear. Soon after, high school student Emma Rowland goes missing, and his new classmate Matthew Williams becomes involved in the mystery surrounding the disappearance and the dark secrets of the town. Also, cool fun fact, the opening cutscene of the game is voice acted, and it's actually voice acted in English. So for the original game, it would have been like the first opening cutscene is in English with Japanese subtitles, which is interesting. So for the gameplay, the player has 7 days to explore the town and countryside, talking to the residents in order to solve the mystery. One in-game hour is around 5 minutes in real time. The strict 7-day time limit makes it difficult to see all the events and get the best of the 3 endings. The player can save the game by sleeping for either 1 or 5 in-game hours. The game features the tank-style movement controls made famous by Resident Evil, fighting and shooting systems, and quick-time events. The game also features a full weather cycle, and the residents of the town have individual daily routines. The player has access to a Volkswagen Beetle and a boat to move around town quickly. Matthew can eat at the local diners and must keep his car fueled. Matthew can also use his mobile phone to call other characters in certain businesses in the town. And just to reiterate, all of this is on the PlayStation. You can do all this in a game for the PlayStation.
This is sounding a lot like Deadly Premonition.
Yeah. So for a while, the game was little more than a 20-year-old curiosity, according to Waypoint, which is the second article that I brought up, that I posted. Which could only be played via port emulation or by purchasing a Japanese version of the game. However, in 2017, Tokyo-based freelance translator Resident Evie translated the script into English as part of a playthrough project. She also set up the Tumblr Project Mizzurna, a hub for discussions and content around the game. Evie noted that the game was so innovative that it was even slightly broken. And so this is this is a segment from the article that I decided to also include. Eevee's fascination is understandable. Though the PlayStation boosted just 2 megabytes of RAM, Mizzurna's free-roaming design demands you get around the town and surrounding countryside by car, as the game's wide cast of characters go about their individual routines in the background, day or night. The programmers even included a full weather cycle and QuickTime events. It's interesting, when Silent Hill came out, everyone was saying, the town is so big. How did they do this on the PS1, she says. Mizzurna Falls did the same thing at almost exactly the same time, but nobody knew about it. Scenes do show, naturally. Stands of trees are common fodder for abrupt pop-in as your generic Volkswagen crawls over the road. And most buildings are merely a facade. Regardless, it's no small feat that Ishizuka and his tiny team could harness PS1's power to engineer a series of systems similar to the Dreamcast Shenmue, which would be hailed as nothing short of revolutionary when it debuted on Sega's vastly more powerful hardware a year later. It may not have looked it, but Mizzurna was a technical marvel, no matter of platform. It's pretty amazing how they squeezed it all on the PlayStation, Eevee says. Between its accomplishments and any Lynchian ties, it's puzzling that Mizzurna has gone almost 2 decades, hardly registering as more than a blip on anyone's radar. It was also what Eevee found so fascinating about it. One day, I was just Googling games similar to Deadly Premonition, and I saw a Tumblr post from a few years ago where someone had written a summary of Mizzurna Falls, she says. That was pretty much the only thing on the internet in English about it, so I was obviously interested. Not that Mizzurna's online presence in Japan is much bigger, a somewhat baffling reality when you consider the maniacal response Japanese fans have historically had for all things Twin Peaks. It's very hidden, Eevee says. Even on the internet in Japanese, there's not actually that much about it. Just a few fan sites, a few Let's Plays on YouTube, that's it, really. Early efforts by a developer named Gemini to release an English version of Mizzurna Falls with Eevee's translations appeared online in 2019, but were quickly taken down at Gemini's request. The game didn't play well due to the aforementioned space issues and wasn't meant for public consumption due to frequently crashing in its unfinished state. Over the last year, others took up the cause while under COVID-19 quarantine, leading to the translation patch that dropped not too long ago, which I'll get to in a sec. Also, in late 2019, a game translator under the pseudonym Mr. Nobody published a Spanish translation patch based on the aforementioned English patch, making it possible to play the game in Spanish. Now, finally, on March 30th, 2021, professional game translator Siro-san and professional mobile game developer Nikita, using Resident Eevee's translated script as a base, released the first full English patch for Mizzurna Falls. In order to make this project possible, Nikita built a special compression tool in order to fit most of the game's notably large script onto a single disc format. Despite this new tool, Siro-san still had to edit and revise parts of the script, with Eevee's permission, in order to fit the entire story into the translation. This release effectively ended the 22-year wait for an English localization. So, and then of course, for a little extra info, Human Entertainment is also known for originating the popular Fire Pro Wrestling series, as well as other sports games such as Formation Soccer and Final Match Tennis, and racing video games such as Human Grand Prix and Fastest One. They're also known for developing the first music rhythm video game, Dance Aerobics, in 1987. And, of course, early horror games like Twilight Syndrome and, of course, the Clock Tower series. So it's kind of sad that Human Entertainment didn't survive, considering that they're the reason we have a lot of the genres of video games that we have today. But yeah, so that's the basic story of Mizzurna Falls. You can kind of see more of the details by reading the articles that I post in Podcast Source. But besides that, that's it. So this is actually kind of incredible, and I kind of freaked out when they revealed that the full English translation was finally made. I was like, oh my gosh! And I wanted to do a podcast episode on it for a bit, and now we're doing it, which is pretty exciting. But yeah. And with that, that's the entire research.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Oh, one other thing that I forgot to mention is the unlike Deadly Premonition, and this is kind of brought up in the article too, but in one of the articles, I don't remember which one. But unlike Deadly Premonition, which is like one extreme of David Lynch, which is like kind of taking the absurdity to an almost insane level by making like the everything kind of just like out there. Mizzurna Falls kind of takes it the other way, where there definitely is like weird stuff going on, but it's way more subtle in comparison to Deadly Premonition. Whereas Deadly Premonition like goes really out there, Mizzurna kind of keeps it kind of leveled in a sense, which we'll see in a bit. But yeah. So you're telling me the game will actually work? Mizzurna Falls has a lot of bugs, I will say. Just like Deadly Premonition did. I mean,
but don't worry, it worked last night.
Yeah, it worked last night when I was playing it. I mean, what I'm saying is like throughout the game, there's bugs in the original game. Like before the patch introduced some more of its own bugs just by like having all that different like text and whatnot. Even before that, the game had a bunch of bugs, and it makes sense considering just how much was put into this game that had to run on the PS1 hardware. Like everyone always talks about Shenmue and like, but Mizzurna Falls came before that and on a system that did not have the capabilities of the Dreamcast. So it's kind of like insane that the game works at all. To be honest. But yeah, so let's try and get the game up. So I'm gonna actually try and stream it for you guys as well, so you can hear the audio. I think I might know a way to do it properly this time. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm holding my breath.
Oh my gosh, please don't actually hold your breath. Please, no, Barry. It's gonna take me a little bit to get the game going. Don't hold your breath. I can't believe Barry's dying. No. No. No, Barry, please, just take a breath, please. Please, I'm begging. No, Barry, please. Oh my god. I'm very scared right now. Okay.
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Wait, what, really?
No, of course not.
I thought for a second it's like, oh, this is some new thing that we've learned from Barry today.
It's my name, Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh my gosh, I think it's gonna work. Okay. So let me know if it's running for both the stream and for you guys as well.
I can, however, mute my mic and
Yeah.
come back going.
It works.
Heck yeah.
Behind the movies.
Heck yeah.
I was also holding my breath.
In a forest just outside Mizzurna Falls, a small town at the base of the Rocky Mountains, a teenage girl was found unconscious and soaked in blood. The girl, Kathy Flannery, 16, had wounds all over her body that appeared to have been inflicted by animal claws. Police believe she was attacked by a bear. Only an hour later, at 7 a.m., Emma Rowland, 18, a classmate of Kathy's, was discovered missing by her mother,
Oh, shoot.
who alerted the authorities. Local police suspect the two events are
Hi,
connected.
Frost.
Hi, Frost. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I love you.
Hello, welcome,
The
welcome.
community of Mizzurna Falls is all too familiar with the two young lives that now hang in the balance.
Country of woods and repose, Mizzurna Falls.
Do you know if the translator voiced that part?
No. As I said earlier, the opening cutscene has always had an English voice actor. And actually, what it was in the original game, what it was, instead of having the English subtitles at the bottom, it had the Japanese subtitles at the bottom. Yeah.
Country road.
Take me home.
Home to the place I belong.
West Virginia. Oh my gosh.
It's just a reference to the movie we watched on Sunday.
Heck yeah.
So how are you, chat?
Yeah, hi Frost. I love you very much. Welcome. We're playing this Twin Peaksy like game for the podcast Mizzurna Falls.
Cool. Oh yeah, I can tell right off the bat this is human entertainment.
Yep. It has that
Music
vibe.
alone.
Yeah.
Trav. Hey.
Hi Trav. I love you so much.
Oh, Blues asked you to download it for him.
Oh, I had no idea, Trav. That's so cool.
Yes, human entertainment did Clock Tower, yes.
Yeah. And we've done several. We've also done several Clock Tower games on the podcast, so human entertainment is a big mascot for the podcast.
Aside for Atlas.
Yeah, human entertainment and Atlas.
Yes.
It's very Twin Peaks is peakish. He was struggling so much.
Twin Pikachu.
Twin Pikachu.
I heard Twin Peakses.
Mm-hmm.
Twin Peakses. They're coming to take the pieces.
Twin Pixel. This opening cutscene is really well done too.
Is this the only point and click thing kind of thing they've done? Main kind of point and click rather than what they usually do. I guess Clock Tower is still kind of
yeah.
click.
I think Clock Tower was after this, if I remember correctly, too.
Ah.
Yeah. I might be wrong, though. It might be before this. So... Oh, hi, Shelly! Hello! Welcome to the stream!
Shelly, welcome!
I love you!
Welcome to
Hello?
Scotland!
Hello.
Matthew. Oh, wait.
No. Winona, is that you?
Of course it's me. Also, thank you for the shout out.
Why are you calling this early?
Sorry, Lulu.
Why are you calling this early?
Thank you for the shout out, Azure. You are great. Thank you, thank you. I just got a phone call from Miss Rowland. Something's happened to Emma.
No, calm down. Start from the beginning. I've changed exits.
Right, okay, so Emma's mom called me asking if I knew what she was.
So what?
So she hasn't seen Emma since last night.
Wait, last night?
Yeah, why? Did something happen?
No, it's nothing. Listen, let's meet up and talk this through.
Emma's been acting strange lately, don't you think? I'm just worried.
That's probably nothing. Don't panic.
I'm not. You should have heard Miss Rowland. She could barely string a sentence together. Something must have happened if she's that scared. Look, I'm on my way over now, okay?
Yep.
I can't believe
This was taken this summer when Emma, Winona, and me had that barbecue. And Winona had this accident where she started to sound like a smoker. if Emma was a normal kind of girl, Winona wouldn't be this worried about it. Hey, Brandon. She's a loner and impossible to read. You can never tell what's going on in her head.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. Homer, we're in Mizzurna Falls. Amazing.
Last night when I tried to talk to her, she was a million miles away. But still, there was just something about her. Something made her look beautiful, like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, beautiful. More beautiful than ever. Maybe something really has happened.
And with that, we're in the game. Now, this opening sequence, the prologue, is not timed. It's kind of like the tutorial where you kind of get to learn the controls and like how the game works and whatnot, and so it's not timed. But as soon as you leave this opening segment and get into the actual game, that's when the clock starts ticking. And that's when you got to make sure that you get things on time, because once a week goes by, it doesn't matter if you haven't found anything or whatever, it's game over. You know?
Ooh. Emma wasn't usual self last night. I can't describe it, but she seemed so alone.
Okay, let's see.
Nope, not allowed to look at the poster.
Big beef. Also, tank controls, my worst enemy.
Can really tell you're a zoomer.
Yep. Yeah, it's basically Twin Peaks, Shelly.
Yeah. To be or not to be, how come I open at that page? It's all a conspiracy. I must be in Twin Peaks.
Hello. What if I want to listen to some snazzy tunes?
Hello. The second-hand radio cassette player I got from Uncle Schnoz. Sort of worn down, but it keeps working, just like him.
Also, to let you know what the top buttons are, basically one is the square button is used for like interacting with things, and the circle button is used for looking at things.
Hey.
And it kind of lets me know with like an icon if I can interact with something.
There's a notebook inside. I have to go and meet up with Nona now, though. It's not like I'm gonna need this.
Big beef.
Shaking my head, can't open more of the shelves.
Bathroom. David Cage.
Yay! It has a pixie mechanic.
Yep, there we go.
Next, it needs a steamy PS1 graphics shower scene. Then it'll really be proto David Cage.
It's not David Cage enough.
Yeah, dang, see. Also, Shelly, just to let you know, this is a game that came out in 1998, was created by Human Entertainment, the same people who did the Clock Tower series and whatnot. And it's considered...
Yeah, this would have been after the first Clock Tower.
Yeah. And this game is considered to be the first open world, like 3D open world games. And it's only recently got a full English translation. Like literally it was March 31st of this year when it got an English translation. So it's been a 22-year wait basically for this game to be brought back.
The game is as old as you.
Yeah. It is actually. Dang. Insane. I'm a little older than it.
Yeah, like a month.
Yeah. So look! You can pet the dog!
Yes! Game of the year.
I could just keep petting him.
Shenmue, eat your heart out.
Yeah, basically. Like, oh my gosh, you can do that? Insane.
You can pet the dog.
Who wants to be Nas?
Autumn?
His name is Nas?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Uncle
Give me a
Nas.
second. Nas. What the... Matthew, get your butt in here!
Perfect.
Perfect. Pet all the dogs. Oh, but it just went away without me telling it to. Morgan Stein, 32.
It said morning our thing, and then I hope I didn't call you too early or something like that.
Yeah. The town sheriff, possessed of a strong sense of justice, he is renowned for being reliable and fair-minded. The safety of the townsfolk is his top priority.
This about Emma?
Barry, do you also want to be Morgan?
Sure. Word travels fast, I see.
Oh, they actually developed the first music rhythm video game as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, in 1997. Huh. Anyway, answer me. Did something happen to Emma?
It's stuff like that that makes me sad that Human Entertainment died, considering that they're like kind of the reason for a lot of genres that we have today. Like, they were the pioneers of many genres that we now are like just kind of considered to be like the game genres.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is by Human Entertainment. This came out before, like, just to put this in perspective, this came out before Shenmue and all that. So this is like the OG one.
And it came out like 9 months after the struggle within.
Yep.
Clock Tower 2.
Yeah.
We got a call from Emma's mom asking us to look for her. Know where she might be?
Yeah, it's so true, Brendan. Like, honestly, the first Clock Tower is one of my favorite games of all time. It was like my first horror game I ever played, and I've played it already several times for the podcast. I think we've done it like 3 separate times already. It's incredible.
No, I saw Emma last night, but she seemed off. Somehow.
In what way?
It's hard to put into words. She was just... I don't know how to explain it. Sorry.
Captain Nas, 60 years old. As Matthew's legal guardian, he's like an uncle to the boy. He runs the town's general store and lets Matthew live in a small house behind the shop.
He doesn't look 60.
What's all the fuss about? She's probably just at a friend's place.
Probably, yeah. But this is about more than Emma.
What are you talking about?
Do you know Kathy Flannery?
Who lives in Drury Lane? Flannery? Oh, Father Barnes' girl.
Ow! The Jesus freak! Poor thing! Barton's turned her into his personal acolyte.
Sure, but we're not in the same year, so why? We don't really talk. Why? Jesus.
Around 6 o'clock this morning, she was found in Barrows Forest, barely alive.
Brendan, it's so true. Nas is slowly morphing into Iago.
It's the only voice Autumn knows now.
Damn it! I
Otto's
can do a
possessed.
Napa too. If I make it a little less... Ah, it's me!
Cohen found her, breathing, but just clinging to life. If he'd found her even a few minutes later, she'd probably be a vampire. I mean dead.
Didn't he just say that she'd probably be dead like a line ago?
I can't
Or-
stress this enough. Almost dead.
What happened? What happened?
Looks like a werewolf attacked her. Oh, I'm sorry. A bear.
A bear? We don't have bears around here, but we do have werewolves, and they're real shit at hibernating. They got
Well,
Hey, Mom, why is she
whatever
in the
else I have to
forest?
say.
What is this got to do with Emma? Yes, like Matthew's interrupted you.
The timing's real suspicious. First, Kathy turns up hurt, and now Emma's been missing for 5 days. It's been 5 days since the two could be connected. Plus, the strange thing about Kathy is
Been 5 days since you looked at me.
Hey, Morgan, you need the bear caught, right? I'm your guy right here. Leave it to Nas.
Oh God.
Nice.
Duly noted. Look, Matthew, can you come to the station? We can talk more there.
Let's get down to the bottom of these.
Let's get down to business to find Emma.
Can I just point out that Morgan's shirt makes it look like he has two, like, disproportionate nipples?
Damn it, Lulu. You had to point it out. Now I can't unsee it. Good. I'll be waiting in the car.
I'm pretty sure
Amazing.
it's meant to be like a badge in his front pocket, but it just looks so wrong.
Yeah.
Uncle, when Renault gets here, can you tell I've gone with the sheriff?
You got it. Boy, oh boy. This is shaping up to be a real mess.
I'm just embracing Iago now.
Heck yeah.
You guys said this wasn't enough. So now it's just straight Iago.
I also like how in that, like, shot there, it looked like my head was slowly coming away from my body.
Bears on the loose, a killer on the prowl. Jafar's gonna have my head.
Amazing. Oh my God. I'm getting caught on things. Y'all are getting to see just how bad I am with tank controls. I'm really
Yep.
bad at it. Like, legit.
Yep.
I am one of the worst at tank controls.
Gosh darn zoomers.
So, to answer the question of why Silent Hill is remembered and this is not, Silent Hill put tank controls in a survival horror game. This one put them in an open world.
Yeah.
Yes. These tools. I'm always afraid I'll get caught on a hook when I walk by to get to my room. Get snapped up by a Pokemon trainer and be put in one of those bull fingerfanglies. It would really suck. Do a lot of second-hand business. There's lots of old electronics for sale. My other uncle works for Nintendo.
Oh my gosh.
It is a general store, so it has a little bit of everything. A bulletin board. What else do
Thanks.
you expect me to say?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
what that's the kind of thing I expect from, like, Silent Hill 3, because
Wait!
how they're so flipping sassy. What? Why did they were mentioning that?
The dog is just sitting in the void. The map isn't loaded outside, but the dog is loaded outside. Oh, that makes sense though, because remember they said that all the characters still like move around and stuff while you're doing stuff. So I'm guessing like all the characters are like loaded in when you're in the different maps, just not the maps themselves. As like the characters like do stuff.
Let's move around and see if we can. I don't know if we can only see that edge. Probably can only see that edge because we can. Oh wait, what's that?
Let's look at what that is. Morgan's waiting outside. Ah, I can't check it out. Dang see.
Morgan's waiting outside.
Oh, that's back. That's where we came from. Was over there actually.
Yeah, so it looks like we can only really look through the back.
Let's go. Goodbye.
Yeah, that was a dog. It's actually really cute. It reminds me of the dog in Dragon Quest.
Yeah, and we can pet it. This is already a top tier game.
Got it. Uh-huh. I'll head over there now. Tell Father Barton to come too. Change of plans, Matthew. Kathy's regained consciousness. Can you come with me to Gruber Hospital?
Of course.
Driving.
You're the one that's driving, or
No, I'm not the one driving. This is a
Okay.
cutscene.
would have been funny if you were just taking over Morgan's police car.
Yep.
Gruber Hospital.
Yeah.
I need to ask a sensitive question. When she called this morning, Emma's mom wasn't just upset, she was absolutely hysterical. But she couldn't have known about Kathy yet. That's on a need-to-know basis only. Do you know why she would immediately assume the worst?
I think I see what you're getting at. By which I mean I don't. See, Amy's time girl and nobody ever knows what she's thinking, including me. I have no idea. Sometimes her head would get stuck in the clouds for days at a time. I would have to drag it down.
We talking about the same Emma? I never got that impression from her.
Good at hiding how she really feels. Amy's like a vase, you know? Beautiful but easy to break. And I would know, I've punched it plenty times.
Oh my gosh.
I've thrown it down the stairs a couple times. So you were asking if she could kill herself. Well, I just don't know. Not like I could have had anything to do with it, but I'm guessing that's what Miss Rowling's worried about.
Could be that Emma's been depressed for a while now.
I'm not so sure.
Why not? Weren't you friends with her?
If by friends you mean we're doing the doodly, then yes.
Damn. My fanfic is ruined.
No one was best friend. I'm a guy, so we can't be close in the same way if you get what I'm saying.
We're close in a different way.
As in, I like to
don't
choke.
spit it out for me.
As in, she really likes to be choked, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
So her Jujutsu Kaisen boyfriend is Sukuna.
I can't believe we've all decided that I'm Emma here.
Police business. Need to speak with the chief of medicine.
Oh, patient. Morgan, I've been waiting for you. Did you bring my cigarettes?
It's sushi all over again.
Well, they even, like, most of their names you can kind of think of in Deadly Premonition. So,
Yeah.
which I guess you could think of in Twin Peaks as well, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't bring you your damn cigarettes, Barbara.
Barbara Holden, 66. 66.
She looks older than Snoz.
Yeah. The town is
Then
centric.
snozberries.
The town is centric with a penchant for cigarettes. The only thing she loves more than smoking is being cryptic. How thoughtless! Life here is dull enough as it is, you know. What about that young man there? Does he have any?
He better not.
I'm underage, ma'am.
Oh!
That doesn't mean anything.
What a shame! I had such juicy gossip to share too. You're not from around here, are ya?
Actually, he is. And we were just leaving. Come on, Matthew. Let's go see Kathy.
You're here about Kathy? Oh dear me, it's such a tragedy. Excuse me,
She's the
Sheriff.
killer?
Yeah, she's the killer. Excuse me. Excuse me, Sheriff. The chief of medicine will meet you in Kathy's room.
Obliged. Let's go, Matthew.
She's in room 201. Bring me some cigarettes next time you come by, Morgan.
Fuck you, Barbara.
What's that old lady in the hospital for anyway?
Dementia. To hear her tell it, oh, my poor feet ache so much, I can't bear to stand.
What do you mean to hear her tell it?
She's faking it.
Oh, snap. Where is he going? So I could follow him, or I can hang out over here
But
first.
we won't.
Yeah. Hey, old lady. Matthew, don't forget to bring cigarettes when you visit. So we gotta find some cigarette. Oh my god. Move, please.
Alright, so we have to find the squirrel keys.
Yes, absolutely. Can I help you? Apparently not.
Yes, why do you look so much like Lisa from Silent Hill?
You can't come back here. What if I want?
Also,
What if I want to go?
why do the two of you have the same voice? Are you tweens?
So he went that way, but there's a door over here. Can I go out this door? Oh snap! I'm just leaving him behind. He's like, "Let's go,
No,
Matthew."
No, we're just going into the doctor's office.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Is that
Where the
Sarah?
hell is that Matthew Bull gone?
What if we find cigarettes in here?
This is the lab.
Yeah. What the frick? There's like
Can you go through
nothing.
this next door.
It just like leaves. It's like my game now. I legit can't do anything in this freaking room. Can I look at this poster? At least?
Nope.
Nope. I'll never know what that poster is. What the frick? There's
Just
nothing to
telling you
do.
Just
I
telling you
can't.
how to swallow, I guess.
I can't go out the door. Dang
Away
see.
with esophaguses.
What about this? Looks like something I could pick up. What is this? Nope. Nuh-uh.
Just 2 cartons of cigarettes outside for no reason.
Yeah, this is like, there it is. There's the cigarettes. Seems
I'm guessing
weird.
you can't do anything
here
I'm guessing
yet.
you can't do anything in here until like it spawns. After
Yeah.
you go talk to him, because sometimes that happens with games.
Yeah, or maybe there's just nothing I need in there right now and I'll need it later or whatever. Also,
Yeah.
I now have no idea where he went. I'm gonna have to find where. Oh, wait, there's a window. Look at why does the car look like that? Do you see that?
Yeah.
No gang sense of direction on that boy.
It's like, I can't
Well, it's
believe
like-
you got lost here in this area.
Well, it's
I told you to
like
follow
with many
me.
PlayStation games or whatever of the age, is that to save resources, they like have like layers of design, and if you don't look close enough, then yeah, you can see half of that layer gone because you're not supposed to be looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Nope. Don't find Morgan too quickly. I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
I don't think Anya will.
Yeah, I'm still struggling. So it was like 201,
Oh.
right? Or something. So I think we gotta go upstairs.
Man.
But there's also a downstairs. What if we go downstairs? It says Kathy room is 201, so that's the second floor. The game's like, you dummy! Go upstairs!
You dumbass.
Here we go. Up the stairs we go!
Really looks really weird on this.
Yeah,
shit.
he's like, boop, 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 boop. Fee, fi, fo,
least-
fum.
At least use the handrail, buddy. That's what it's there for. But it's useful moving the camera around and be like, oh, I can't go in here because there's literally nothing on the other side.
Yeah.
Yep, he needs the bathroom measure, that's why.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Look, he's just been standing there.
Yeah.
He's been waiting for
As
me
you
this
do.
whole time. We finally just found Morgan. You came just in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matthew, now that I think about it, I can't let you inside. It's police business after all.
Then what was the point?
Could you wait here?
I don't understand, you bastard. Why do I have to come up all these stairs? I'm exhausted right now. It took me forever to just find you, goddammit.
Yeah.
Just endless cursing. He can hear through the doorway. How is she doing?
Yeah, it's like, I understand. And then he goes through the door and it's like, consciousness.
Da, da, da.
Her ways aren't too serious, but I'm worried about the risk of her going into shock. It's like she's not really here, she just keeps staring vacantly at the same spot. Her heart is beating, but her mind isn't working. Could be trauma, could be brain damage. It's too soon to tell.
Can she hear us?
Probably not. It's hard to call this living.
She
Hi, Bjorn.
is alive, though, isn't she?
Hi, Mizzurna. Hello. Welcome to
Hi,
the stream.
Bjorn.
I love you so much.
Hello, Bjorn. Welcome to the investigation.
She's in the literal sense of the word, but to spend the rest of her days like this. How pitiful. Doctor, how can you say such a thing?
Oh, Bon.
Father Barton, 56, pastor of the local church. Many of the townspeople trust him completely. He adopted Kathy and raised her as his own daughter. He's her only family. I do declare it seems she's awake.
Everyone here is a country accent.
Even though we're in Colorado.
Boy, it sounds like she can't talk. Well, this would be a Japanese person's idea
Of Colorado, yeah.
Colorado.
I see.
It's like how people from Osaka are giving a country a voice in English dubs.
Yeah.
Matthew, wait just a bit longer, please.
I do declare it's Barton. Would you permit me to pray with Kathy? Of course, come in.
Dot dot dot.
Oh, it's Sonya's boyfriend.
Can you read my mind? My brain immediately went, that guy looks kind of attractive. Like, that's literally what went through my brain, and then you said that.
I knew.
So she has regained consciousness. Yes, but she's unresponsive. You can pray, but she can't hear you. Why does this guy look so sleazy? Like, the doctor looks so sleazy.
Right?
She's not the one that needs to hear me. It's the Lord in heaven. What? What? Whoa! Doctor, her vitals are falling!
I can't believe the doctor took on the nurse's voice.
Doctor! What the hell? Matthew's like, should I go in?
He just came from the void.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
She's dead.
And he's gonna reiterate that further on. Just be like, she's dead. How?
Werewolf poisoning. She was bitten by a werewolf, and her body wasn't strong enough to become a werewolf. Also, I don't know, Matthew. I'm going back to the department. We need silver bullets.
Real-time fandom of this game, basically.
Who was that meant to be?
You. Matthew.
What the hell is happening today?
Big beef. Should we just, like, go in?
Yeah.
But
I forgot. Too much happening. It's too confusing. I better follow Morgan all the way down those fucking stairs again.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
I can see him in there! There he is! He's just standing there!
There's Anya's boyfriend! Oh, and we can see snow for some reason.
And we can see the outside of the facility with the map.
That's cool.
That's kind of cool.
Don't you love when you can see through the walls?
Yeah, it's great.
Without, like, needing the Game Shark.
Yeah. What if I try and go behind here? Oh! I can just go behind here! Hello, lady! Can I help you? Yeah, I'm gonna steal some cigarettes if you have any.
To steal all these files. I don't think we're gonna find cigarettes in here, Anya.
Okay.
Oh,
I was stuck there for a
Yeah.
second. I was very scared. I was like, no. Wait. I just went into this room. Oh, I can see her over there.
Yes, it does do that. Okay.
Yeah, because as they said, like the characters continue to like do stuff in the background while you're doing stuff. So that's why they're all loaded in regardless of where you are in the map.
James Lamont, huh? Something stuck in here. Triangle XX triangle? A phone number? I've never seen any numbers like this before. These aren't even numbers.
Yeah, it's like, those are shapes.
8675309. What could it mean?
5678309.
If we use the elevator. Okay, we can't. Oh my god! I wish I could do tank controls. Oh my god, I'm not bothering. I'm leaving. Goodbye. We got that one piece of info. Once I know how do I even bring up my thing? I don't even know.
What?
Oh, that's the quick button. Quick turn. We.
I know what you're talking about, Asher. I always found that really stupid.
Yeah.
Like, turn your head around, dumbass.
I don't even know where he went. Again.
Okay, so it looks like the prologue is like really long.
Is it?
Well, not really long, but it feels like it.
Hold on a moment.
I mean, it feels like we should almost be done with it.
Yeah.
If we're not, then yeah,
Oh.
it feels like it must really be long.
Well, it's also because I'm wandering around doing nothing.
Yeah, it's Anya's boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Who are you? I'm James, the hospital psychiatrist. You're Matthew, right? Yeah, I heard about you. You're the shrink that's in the Native American stuff, right?
James Loloma. Oh, that's the name. That's the phone number we got. The triangle XX triangle. That's his phone number. We got his phone number.
It's his magic smoke
Well,
signal
looks
phone.
like Anya's on her way.
Oh my gosh.
Triangle.
35. A psychiatrist at Gruber Hospital and an expert on Western philosophy and logic. His current hobby is conducting research into the indigenous tribe of this region, the Amohi.
Oh, my research into the local Mari tribe? That's just a hobby of mine. How did you know my name? Lucky guess. I heard all about you from Ember. From Emma? She's a patient of mine. She is? I didn't know she was going to counseling. I'm gonna talk to her about it later, softly.
Oh my god.
Well, that would be the point, you dumbass. I think you're familiar with doctor-patient confidentiality. Without saying anything, I shouldn't. Suffice it to say, I'm concerned about Emma. You two were close, correct? Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? Does she like to be on top?
Oh my god.
Go ahead. And yes. Do you believe in the supernatural? What's that got to do with Emma? Humanly, ghosts, psychic abilities, that?
Werewolves.
On motorcycles. Well, I guess
You
I
have
don't.
reminded me of a very upsetting movie.
Never come
Upsetting because
across
it was terrible.
anything like that in my life so far, anyway. What about you? I most certainly do. Isn't that hypocritical for a doctor? It's not scientific. Science cannot explain everything in our world. There's no contradiction in being open to alternatives. Okay, I humor you. So what does this have to do with anything? After what happened to Kathy, I fear Emma is in grave danger, and that I'm at fault. I should have sensed something was off. That's my damn job, so I'm willing to risk my medical license to find her safely. And if you two were as close as she said, you might be able to spot something I couldn't. What if you offered me exactly? Better be sexual. I swear both ways.
Hell yeah.
Information that would be normally protected by doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm hoping you can find some guy overlooked. I have a strong suspicion that Emma's disappearance is linked to the supernatural, based on the issues she described and my own intuition. Oh my god, you talk so much. To begin with, she often spoke of a recurring dream she had. She was also having some philosophical doubts. Philosophical doubts? I don't even know what that means. Like, am I truly alive? Truly alive? Well, wasn't she? Until I threw her down the stairs. Of course, but she was fixated on this and had some penis envy. I think she was questioning the meaning of life, perhaps doubting her own existence. She was a robot. I don't get it.
I need
Not
you to get in touch with
unusual
Isaac
to-
Asimov.
It's not unusual to be loved and anyone. Humans have been questioning the meaning of life since antiquity. True.
そうですね.
That was more of a significant issue at any rate. What was the recurring dream she was having? What did she dream of? Was it electric sheep? A blue light. Oh, wrong voice. A blue light. Distorted space. Divine hymns. Eternal sleep. Final Fantasy X. Walking her from within. So, Haven, you got paid to listen to this? Everyone has dreams like that.
Do they?
Do they?
I
they?
never had a dream like
Oh,
that.
what?
Matthew,
You have issues. Let me finish. Then her body dissolved and was devoured by animals. Alright then.
everyone has dreams like that.
Yeah, I get chased by zombies. She enters a world where she can see nothing, hear nothing, and then she awakens with a welcome Wrath Raiders. Hello, Helen. Hello, Spaghetto.
Hi, Ralph. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much, and thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh! And hi, Helen. Hi, Spaghetto. I love you both so much, and I love all of you so much. Welcome, Ralph. Welcome, Raiders. I love y'all.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Anya the Nerd's Nerding Hour with your hosts, Anya the Nerd, Princess Lulu, and the spookiest Berry. We are currently with a doctor who talks way too fucking much.
With Anya's suspender.
Yep. Oh, and thank you
Anya.
for the shout out, Lulu, for oh my god. Thank you for the shout out, Lulu, for Ralph. I don't know why my brain immediately started saying Asher.
But
Sorry, Ralph. I'm
everyone says
sorry.
Azure so much. Just-
Rufflet is Ralph.
Anya, what was the name of that game with the weird red spider thing?
Purgatory.
And what was the name of the guy in it?
I
you
don't
remember?
remember. I have no idea what his name was. I don't remember. Oh my gosh.
yeah, Rob, it's almost like she doesn't love you at all.
No!
Oh,
That's not true! Ralph, I love you so much! I didn't mean I don't know why my mouth... I did not forget who you were.
Ebel!
Ebel, yeah, his name was
This guy
Ebel.
talks like Ebel.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs. Elaborate, please, on the dinosaurs. When she awakens with a strong dissociative feeling, like she wasn't really herself.
But yeah, welcome Ralph, welcome Helen, welcome Spaghetto. I love you all so much, and thank you so much for the raid, Ralph. You're the bombdaydom.com. Every football game has dinosaurs. That's true.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Alright, I spoke too soon, sorry. 'Cause you speak too much. Well, thank you, I'm going to continue. Indeed, clearly she was living in fear of something, but I have no idea what. And she mentioned having problems she couldn't discuss with anyone. I'm hoping that as a friend, those dreams and feelings will have more significance to you.
Dr. Lulu, you have a patient waiting in exam room 2.
Oh, that fuck. Oh, I completely forgot. Matthew, if you figure anything out, let me know. Good night, Ralph. Thank you for reading. Have a good night.
See you later, Ralph. Get some good rest. Good night. I love you very much. See you later. Thank you for the raid. You're the best.
Good night, Helen.
Good
Nice
night,
seeing you too.
Helen. Good night,
I
Helen.
unwind at Club Wolves, starting around 8 p.m.
I love you, Helen.
I hope I haven't overburdened you with all this and talked way too much for
Also-
like 20 minutes.
Can I just point out the fact that, like, this man just told us to go to a club to meet up with him at, like, late at night?
To Club Werewolves. werewolves. We make you werewolf. It is
He,
good.
he clearly wants to buy Matthew a drink.
Oh
You
my
know what I
god.
mean?
Oh my god, I'm leaving.
No, it's fine. Thank you for trusting me with these. Well, just remember we already have his number, so...
What if I run up to him? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Matthew, you can usually find me in this room or in this lobby.
Where's he going? Oh, he went in here. What is he gonna do in there? Nothing, he vanished.
Here.
Because
Yeah.
we're still in the
Clearly
prologue.
we can't go there.
I'm even going to
Run!
get out of the prologue. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah, but most of it has been because I've been, like, moving at, like, a snail's pace through it, like, checking everything out and stuff. Instead of just...
Can you not? I'm looking at, like, the... Oh, he does have a run.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does have a run. Hello? Okay. I was scared
Okay,
for
there
a
you go.
second.
We don't know who's saying Matthew, so we can't voice it appropriately.
I think it's... Oh! Oh, it's me! Matthew!
Nona, why are you here?
Winona Ringwald, 18. Matthew's
Really?
classmate and Emma's best friend. Emma had precious few friends, and Winona had a unique talent for getting her to open up. I went to the sheriff's department and heard you were here.
Oh my god, it's Anya. Hi, Owen.
Hi, Owen. I love you very much. Welcome to the stream. How's it going?
God, look at this glitching up there.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Did you see Morgan?
Yeah, he told me about Kathy. But it's not all bad news. Morgan's opening an official missing persons investigation into Emma.
How is that good news? That's just like what happens.
Not necessarily. Sometimes, like, people go missing and the
not
police are
necessarily.
like, whatever, I guess that
Sure.
person's gone forever.
We can't do anything, that kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. Like, for example, to give, like, a real-world
everybody.
example that's kind of, like, terrible is that there was recently a girl at Buffalo State who went missing, a 19-year-old girl, and, like, people were asking, like, the police about, like, what they're planning to do with it, and the police are like, well, let me check my notes and stuff, and the journalists are like, it's the simple question, like, why are you having to check your notes about what you're doing to help this girl who's been missing? But
Our
yeah.
notes say she wasn't from an affluent family who will give us trouble, so nothing.
Yeah, basically. The
They
family...
sold it, at least.
Yeah, the family also said that it might be because she's black as well. So there's that too. Do you think Emma and Kathy were together last night?
Ow.
If they were, then Emma's probably...
The what did happen to her? So much happened already. My head's still spinning. It's hard to get a handle on things. Don't think like that. I'm sure Emma's fine. Come on, we can't just sit around and wait. There must be some way for us to help. I'm going to the sheriff's department to see Morgan. Want to come with?
I'll go to Emma's house. I'm worried about Miss Rowland.
Fair enough.
Thanks for the ride, Matthew.
Huh? Oh, right, you came here in my car.
Uncle Nah said I could borrow it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stab him when I see him next. I'll drive you to Amber's house.
No, it's fine. It's not far, and a walk will do me good. Thank you for the shout out, Azure. Thank you for Owen.
Okay. Then if anything happens, call me on myself.
Will do.
It's snowing out, but this game was made in Japan, so I'm still in a perilously short skirt.
Kathy's last
Kathy's
words.
last words. Kathy's last words. Between all the screaming, she said, "Do it, Anya."
No, don't.
Wow, that was
What she
intriguing.
mean? And what's the connection between Amber and Kathy? Something's happened to Amber, no doubt about it. We don't even know she's still alive. She could be left for dead. This concludes the prologue. When starting a new game, you may start the start button. You may press the start button. When in Charles Matthew to skip this moment, there is no penalty for doing so. To save the game, you must return to Matthew's room and sleep. Saving consumes 1 hour. So plan accordingly. Matthew's room also has a notebook stored in the drawer in the corner that will automatically keep track of clues and other information. Good luck! Original script, Resident Evil. 5 localized scripts, corrupted. Programming Nikita 600. I have no idea who these people are and what I'm talking about. They're in a full service pump.
Yeah, now the game starts, and now everything's timed. But yeah, that's the prologue for Mizzurna Falls. What are the thoughts here?
I enjoyed that so far.
I think it's
Heck
werewolves.
yeah. I should do a full playthrough of this at some point.
Emma clearly turned into a werewolf and killed Kathy.
Amazing.
We could do this on the Wednesdays that we don't have the podcast.
Wednesdays that I don't have podcasts, I do multiplayer streams with other peeps. We could do it on Thursdays after I finish what is it? The demo disc, the horror demo disc. I could play
I'm
it.
usually busy on Thursdays.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, maybe I should switch up when I'm streaming. I don't know. I've already beaten Tales before, Tales of Vesperia, but it was a long time ago. One day I'll maybe beat it on stream, who knows, one day. But yeah, we should definitely play more of this at some point, though. Maybe I'll stream, maybe I'll add another streaming day, and then we can do it on that day. Who knows? I would definitely be interested in it. Okay.
Like, we could do this via Discord stream, but I feel like this would be better if we could have a recording of it. So
Yeah. Just, yeah, because then if we do it on Discord stream, then we won't have a record of us playing through this game. It would be nice to have a record of it and whatnot. Also, hi Rolf, welcome to the stream. I love you so much.
Hey, Rolf.
But yeah. So, final thoughts on the game. Barry, Lulu.
Did you see it, Anya?
See what?
FK. In the coffee. Clear as day.
FK. It never fails. Oh yeah, it's just the end of this game because we